Here we are on the, well,
Where are we?
we're in Northern California.
This is the perfect test ground for this boot.
Yep.
Big boulders, lower water, a fair amount of rock snot,
Fair amount of walking.
a fair amount of walking, and yeah, this boot, this is its testing ground. Took it to New Zealand where we did a ton of walking there.
Nice.
Yeah. First impressions of that boot were stunning. I mean, I put it on, and it's interesting. You lace this boot up, and because of the construction, when you have these webbing eyelets,
Yeah.
instead of kind of a traditional kind of a metal eyelet, when you stick your foot in this boot and you lace it up, you feel the top of the boot really kind of wrap around your foot.
Nice.
It's cool. It's
Yeah.
a different feeling, right?
Cool.
So you get this sense of kind of feel that the boot has, and it's a softer mesh fabric, and it has the a big toe ran, so if you kick rocks, but you also have this clear, which is a thermoplastic or a TPU overlay in kind of your high wear areas, and the boot is incredibly lightweight. I believe it's the lightest weight boot Sims has ever made, and the design on this one was really focused for that angler that's walking, that's hiking, that's putting some miles down, right? Keeping that agility at a maximum. Could you wear this in a steelhead stream? No problem. Absolutely no problem. I have a feeling that steelheaders are going to start to really like this one too. Because when you're steelheading, you're in big water, and you're stepping down a run. Sometimes it's nice if that boot flexes a little bit.
Yep.
And you can kind of feel your foot slide and kind of, brace against a rock.
Yeah.
And having that, as we at Sims like to say, proprioception, right?
Yeah.
Knowing kind of where your foot's at is important, and this boot brings a lot of feel to your wading.
A lot of testing on the eyelets. Anything special about the fabric eyelets? Sometimes we get feedback on that.
Yeah, I mean, I think when people look at this, they're going to go, "Wow, that's certainly going to wear point." But if you really take a look at where that webbing is anchored in the shoe, it's actually anchored pretty far into the shoe.
Wow.
So it's stitched in there really quite well.
Drainage.
Drainage.
Is it through the fabric?
No. Well, there is some drainage through the fabric, but if you notice, you'll have a series of drains right here on the side. So it drains really quickly. The great thing about this boot with this, mesh fabric, TPU fabric, it's a one-piece construction, Will. So you'll notice that there's very few actual seams on the boot, and as we know, seams are,
Stress point.
It's where things go bad, right?
For sure.
So this is a one-piece construction. It's kind of a modern day or a modern way of producing a shoe, and it aids in lightweightness, but also in durability, and it looks cool. It's definitely got kind of that athletic, trail runner
It
look.
looks really different. When I saw it, it was like, we use a lot of felt in the Northwest. We just, I have one Vibram boot in the store, and I talk a lot about that. And, for me, where that's so important is just safety. You see walking around here today or fishing the Rogue or the McLeod or the Umpqua. I mean, it's so challenging wading. So, was really waiting for that felt boot to come out, and really, really happy to see it in felt. It really gives us that, that added traction that we look for. So I'm really, really pumped to have
and
it
this
in the store.
has this orange stripe right there in the midsole. That's a retention plate.
Yeah.
Thermoplastic retention plate. Its purpose in life is to anchor your felt studs. Yeah.
Awesome.
Kind of wish I had them today.
Yeah.
But easily you can put as many as you want in there. Yeah,
Great.
we try.
Yeah, great. Well, we're stoked to have it in the store, and appreciate the feedback.
$199. They're FlyWeight boot. Amazing.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate the feedback.
My pleasure.